Hello there, my good friends, followers, subscribers. Thank you. Thank you for supporting my YouTube channel and TikTok and Facebook if you're there too. So I want to talk about what I do specifically and on a daily basis, because many people have recently asked me, sorry, I've got something itching my eyes. Many people have asked me lately, where are you from and what do you actually do? I've got to fix the camera a little bit here, so that's sorry. Anyway, well, I'm kind of surprised at that question because I've been around for a long time. I mean, I've got a lot of followers on Facebook. I've got a lot of subscribers on my blog, www.robshealthcoach.com, and my subscriber base on YouTube is building significantly daily, as is my TikTok channel. I am primarily, so let's get to the gist of it. First, I'll just go through very fast through my history. So, I moved to Austria when I was 7 in 1976 with my family. I very soon became a top ski racer. I won my first local ski race, beating the Austrians at the age of 7. I was the youngest British champion in alpine ski racing, senior champion at the age of 15. I went to the Olympic Games in Calgary in 1988 and came 21st. I was ranked in the top 20 of the world of downhill ski racing until 1990, until I crashed badly and broke my leg. Right? It wasn't my fault, it was the trainer's fault, because they made a mistake with the piste. Anyway, then I went into business for 25 years in the field of sporting goods, manufacturing, distribution, retail, wholesale, boom. That screwed me up because I got very unhealthy. I was training a lot, but obviously with the knee was fixed, but it was not very healthy, and I was drinking and I was traveling a lot all over the place, China, USA, India, and other countries in Europe, doing manufacturing and so on. And then, in 2016, I had a knee replacement, total knee replacement, because I was bone on bone and full of arthritis, so I was very young to have the titanium knee put in. And then I was also very overweight and unhealthy. I was on 10, 12 medications and sick, depressed, anxiety, headaches, couldn't sleep, stomach acid, and more. The list went on. I had a stroke then finally, right? So then when I had the stroke, I was like, holy shit, they put me on the usual shit, statins. And I started to study because I thought to myself, my God, you're 46 or something like that. You already had a stroke, my friend. This is not funny. You know, this can happen again, and then you may have a serious, bigger stroke and be dead or won't be able to move. And that is not something that you want in your life, right? So, I started to study nutrition at the Primal Health Coach Institute in Malibu, California, founded by the grandfather of ancestral health, the most respected man on the planet, called Mark Sisson. He is literally the most respected man when it comes to ancestral health. He wrote the absolute best book called The Primal Blueprint. Okay? I would highly recommend you buy that book because it's extremely educational, and it'll light up your brain. You can also buy my ebooks too, The Ultimate Guide to Weight Loss, Fitness and Health, because that's basically the same thing but just shorter. So anyway, that made me a nutritionist. I lost all the weight, 38 kilos in 2 to 3 months, and never looked back. So I went from 97 kilos to 70, and I've been the same for the last 8 to 9 years. So I became a nutritionist and health coach. What does that mean? Well, I'm an expert nutritionist. I know which foods are good for you, which foods are bad for you, which foods make you healthy, which foods make you unhealthy, and the same with drinks, of course, and all other things that fall into the categories of health. That's what makes you a health coach. How much sleep you need, what oil you should cook in, how much vitamin D you need to be healthy, how much time you should spend in the sun, what type of exercises you should be doing, cardiovascular, strength training and sprinting, how much of each, and so on and so forth. So all of these things combined together made me a very successful health coach, and I have helped hundreds of people directly one-on-one, both in person and online, and thousands via my blogs, my posts, my articles on medium.com, and also on my blog robshealthcoach.com. And of course now on my YouTube channel, which is at Rob Hourmont, Hourmont, and my TikTok channel, which is also at Rob Hourmont. I believe the YouTube channel is Rob Hourmont MBA. I'm not quite sure. I have to look. Anyway, so that being said, so I became a nutritionist, health coach, and then writer, because I started to write about everything that I do. Discovered I was very, very good at writing, so I kept on writing, and I became, I was in the top 10 of Medium bloggers until they kicked me out because they changed CEO because they didn't like my content because it was about being keto carnivore and not vegan, because the CEO was a vegan and didn't like what I had to say. So there you go. That's America for you. And now I do the same, but I focus more of my time on social media, my writing and videos, which I then promote on social media platforms such as YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and others. Substack is another one. Because why? I want to reach a wider audience. I want to reach a much wider audience so I can help people find out the truth about food, health, food, and how corrupt the food industry is, and how corrupt the pharmaceutical industry is, and how corrupt government agencies are that help these companies make a lot of money and make you sick. None of the food companies, none of the pharmaceutical companies, none of the government health agencies, none of them, medical industry, insurance industry, none of them have your health in mind. They just care about money. And the sicker we get, or you get, the more money they make, right? And that's what they want to change in America now with Robert Kennedy Jr. Make America healthy again. He's got a big load of work ahead of him. He wants to do that because these companies, the biggest one, well, Philip Morris, the Marlboro cigarette maker, owns the biggest food companies, Kraft and General Mills, right? That's number one. And then they also own the weight loss company bullshit things like Nutri-Gain or something, 2 or 3 of them. So first they make you sick, then they send you to the medical, the pharmaceutical industries, and then they send you to the weight loss industry products that they make, which are also fake and full of chemicals. So I teach people how to be healthy the natural way. My motto goes, living life by following natural principles. And it's quite simple, because basically all we have to do is go back into the ancient times and see how our primal ancestors lived. And how did they live? They lived with nothing but their hands and tools they made, and they had to go out and hunt animals, and that's what they dragged home over days to eat as a tribe. They were maybe families of 5, 6, 7, 8 people. They would find a buffalo or whatever, kill it, and then they would drag that home for 10 days, and they'd live off that for a month or 2. Fish, whatever they could forage from the ground. So that is basically how we were created by the universe. Not God. Universe created the earth, right? And that's how we became who we are today. But the food industry and all the bullshit around it changed all of that starting some 20, 30, 40 years ago, which has now caused the biggest cause of premature death to be obesity and diabetes from heart attacks due to heart attacks and strokes. Millions and millions of people have type 2 diabetes, which is completely avoidable and removable, and also are fat and obese, and that causes heart disease followed by a stroke and a heart attack, and pop goes the weasel and you are dead at 30 years old, as many athletes have died recently. One famous YouTuber called Joe Lindner from Germany died in Pattaya, Thailand last year at the age 30 because he was a massive monster, overtraining like crazy. He had millions of young gullible followers on YouTube who trained like him, and he died of a massive brain embolism stroke. And the same happened 2 weeks ago, a Brazilian guy, and it happens all the time. Marathon runners, CrossFit people, so many people die from overtraining. So that's what I primarily do, but I really focus now on getting my work out on social media. The next thing I do is I focus on my favorite country, Cambodia, where I inform, educate, and send out information about what Cambodia is really about. Look, you can see here, I'm in Phnom Penh. I'm on my top floor terrace, which is a bit of a mess because it hasn't been cleaned up yet. There is the river side. There's the riverside walk just right down here. So that's where I go walking 10 to 15 kilometers every day. And this is the Tonle Sap River that comes down from Siem Reap in the north, and it merges with the Mekong River just across the river over there. Yeah, so I inform people about Cambodia, how to get here, what to do, and why it's so great to live here, you know, all the visa regulations, the work situation, and how easy it is. And yeah, I just try to motivate people to have a better life and live healthy. That is what I do in a nutshell. So, if you need help, if you want to get healthy, lose weight, become strong, fit, and also mentally clear, have loads of energy, and get rid of that shitty junk food, contact me. Contact me and I will help you. Of course, you will have to pay for my consultancy, but that can be sorted out. Contact me on YouTube, contact me on my email, which is also in the description, or wherever else you can find me. If you want to learn more about Cambodia, you can do the same. I provide a full concierge service for people who want to come to Cambodia. I give a lot of advice away for free with my videos, but if you want full proper concierge service, I can help you with everything. Visas, travel, setting up businesses, lawyers, notaries, buying property, buying land, anything you need. Find employees, staff, I can do it all. So I have all the contacts I need to do everything like that for you in Cambodia, right? Okay, that's it. That's what I do, guys. And I'm gonna keep on doing it, so no one's gonna stop me. You understand? I love it. I love my life. I'm happy, I'm free, and I live in a wonderful country. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and make sure your friends and family and whoever else gets to see this video so you can help me make people healthy again, worldwide. And if you're interested, you can help me make Cambodia great again too. That's it. All right, guys. Have a good one, and bye-bye.
Thanks for watching Rob's Health Crunch. Don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel. There is more great content on the way from me about Cambodia, health, fitness, wellness, real healthy food, and great lifestyle habits. Don't forget to enable notifications so you'll know when the latest video is posted. Until then, here's some other great content I think you will enjoy.